like some of the shit like the Lost would wear, like the leather vests and shit, to add for more variety, as well as probably open up the goddamn casino, add another city or two, and god damn it, fucking house customization.
I kind of want to exclude house customization from your choices, since we know that's something that's going to come in the future.
Yeah. The casino will probably come eventually as well. I mean, they don't have the grand opening signs and coming soon signs on there for nothing.
But what if they do?
And then they're just dickheads. And besides, whenever they get around to adding more cities and they finally add Las Venturas, they'll add gambling in anyway. Because you don't put Vegas in a game without having gambling.
Las Venturas, which GTA was that?
San Andreas.
Okay.
Los Santos, San Fierro, and Las Venturas were the three cities from San Andreas.
Pulsar, 1-8. I've reached the maintenance section. Going on phase 2.
Wow, this is the worst fucking idea for a train ever. So I followed the tracks literally from one part of Los Santos, through the mountains, through the countryside, through Blaine County, back in Los Santos. And I'm here at the end of the goddamn train tracks, which I just saw a train running on. And there's no stopping. It literally, if the train is going full speed, it goes into the docks and wrecks into everything.
Yep.
You know what? That's something I would like to see, is public transportation in GTA. Like, you can actually ride the buses and trains and trolley.
Well, you could ride the trains and trolley. You can taxis, you just can't ride the buses.
You can ride trains and trolleys? Where at?
Yeah. Yeah, just like walk up to the station, wait for one to stop, walk onto it, and it'll take you to any of the exits around the city.
No way.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I ride it from time to time, yeah.
Okay, well if I stick to this railroad right here, train station,
yeah, just wait at the train station for a train.
Stop it.
Yeah, you can ride it. Plus, I mean, there's always taxis if you want to get your public transport on. With a fine American driver, as always. Whose citizenship is most
it'd been nice if they put in a black
questionable.
driver as a nod to Franklin.
Yeah, you know, long time ago. Oh, mommy.
So I still can't. So freaking. I'd be half tempted to get a freaking PS Vita TV now. Thanks to that mod Sim created to actually bypass the whitelist on it.
Yeah. You know you're lucky as soon as you buy it, though Sony would patch that shit.
Oh yeah.
Explain to me what you just said.
Okay, you know the PS Vita TV, right?
Yeah.
Now, first of
I
all,
thought about getting one for the TV out in the living room for
it
like
does not.
my dad's on vacation or something.
You should know, it does not support all PS Vita games. It only supports some. Now, the ones that are, it does support. It's not that there's a specific reason why it can't run it. It's that they're not whitelisted on the system, so basically, I guess you could say they're blacklisted rather. Now, here's the thing, if you can bypass that sort of whitelist program, you can run any Vita game on it. Now, question of how well it will work with controls, that's kind of up in the air.
Now,
Suffice it to say, nanomachines, Liquid, nanomachines, Metal Gear, nanomachines.
I mean, it's like, perfect example is the game Gravity Rush.
Until now, I've only had my
Probably one of my favorite games on the Vita. Is not actually supported by the PS Vita TV.
Now, the PS Vita TV, is that the same thing as the PlayStation TV, where it's like just a
Yeah,
little USB stick
it's
that you
the
plug in,
exact
it's a
same.
second screen?
No.
PS Vita TV is a little micro console sort of thing.
Yeah, it's just like a little box you plug up to your TV that can stream your PS4 to another room as well as play Vita games.
A very
Okay,
select
so it is
number
what
of
I'm
Vita
thinking
games.
of. Okay. It's like, what, $100?
40. It's $40.
Oh, it's $40. Ooh.
Yes.
Damn, I might buy that.
Yeah, I might too.
Because, I mean, I've always thought about it because, like, I'm stuck in my room with the PlayStation, but, like, if I can move it out to the living room, I mean, that would literally give me 100% coverage on, like, around my house. I could literally be in any room and it not disconnect. And, like, right now, I don't want to move my PlayStation out to the living room, even though no one's out there. But if I had that, I could play Grand Theft Auto out there, right?
Yeah, well, if you do remote play, like if you stream from your PS4 to your PS Vita TV, yes.
Which be where remote play can get a little wonky sometimes.
As long as you have halfway decent internet, it works great though. I don't have any problems with it ever.
Okay. Except for when my internet tries cutting out, like between 8 and 10 p.m., I shouldn't have a problem.
Well, for that, you know you can just connect directly to your system, like bypass your internet connection entirely, right?
The system to the or to the TV thing?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the internet cable to the system?
No, the system to the Vita or Vita TV.
Yeah, but that'd have to be... Well, how would you do that? With a cable?
No, it does it wirelessly.
Oh.
But like I said, it can get a little wonky sometimes with the distance.
Well, I mean, it's literally only a 20... Not even that, probably like a 10-foot difference. The only thing is, I've got thick walls in my house, so it makes it a little hard for, like, the internet to get to...
Yeah.
Actually, it's not the internet, but, like, the reason I couldn't take my controller, like, with me to when I had taken the Sandy out for her smoke was because there's just, like, one too many walls. Although if I had the PlayStation out in the living room, I could have done it without any problem. Then, okay, I am on the train. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's actually another dude. Is he?
I never control your face, your face, with the man's own word.
Hey, if there is a flag over your house, what does that mean?
There ain't no fags over my house, boy.
Flag,
What are you
F-L-A-G.
talking about? Don't you live in
I
it?
heard it.
Huh?
Genocide, I thought I kicked you out of my house. That's why there's no more fags here.
Bitch, I'm everywhere.
Yeah, that's why the whole world's gay.
Yeah, well, I hope you like looking at my dick. Sorry, I watched the interview earlier today. I'm just thinking of the moment where the fat dude, gets stripped and he's like, "Is this what you want? Go ahead, take it, motherfucker."
Oh, after we had to shove the thing up his ass.
Yeah, Robocop's dick up his ass.
There should be manual controls. It'll let you cycle the airlock.
Now, if you had to choose
Oh,
between
hey, did you
die
guys...
or shove Robocop's dick up your ass, which would you choose?
Can I put lube on it first?
No.
Move.
Can it at least not be cold?
It is in the exact same state it is in the interview.
Without launching. We're going to help us stop this.
Okay, well then it is Luke because of the tiger's blood.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
See, die or stick it up my ass. I'm really tempted to say die, but I also really like living, so I'm gonna say stick it up my ass.